free AI detector that actually works, tested, separating silicon hype from digital truth serum. The digital landscape is awash with AI-generated text. From student essays and marketing copy to news summaries and even poetry, the Silicon Muse is singing, and often it's hard to tell if the voice is human or algorithmic. This proliferation has spawned an equally frantic market for AI detectors, digital bloodhounds promising to sniff out machine-generated text with uncanny accuracy. The problem? Most free ones are about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. They range from comically inept to dangerously overconfident, leaving users frustrated, falsely accused, or blissfully ignorant of the AI lurking in their inbox. But fear not, intrepid truth seekers. After wading through the murky swamp of dubious claims and testing a plethora of tools, I have found a free AI detector that actually works reasonably well. Buckle up. This journey involves false accusations against Shakespeare, the existential dread of autocorrect, and a glimmer of genuine hope. The glorious and often hilarious train wreck of most free AI detectors. Let's set the stage with the state of the typical free AI detector. Imagine a tool so eager to please it flags your grocery list as 99.7% AI generated because you wrote avocados instead of alligator pears. Or one that declares the Declaration of Independence was clearly penned by ChatGPT. 4. Citing unusual syntactic cohesion for the 18th century. This isn't far from reality. I embarked on my testing odyssey armed with a diverse arsenal, genuine human writing, my own old essays, snippets of classic literature, forum posts, output from various AI models, ChatGPT, 3.5/4 Claude, Gemini, Llama, and hybrid text where I edited AI output or used it for inspiration. The results were frequently absurd. 1. The Paranoid Hall Monitor. Tool A flagged a heartfelt personal email I wrote years ago, pre-mainstream AI, as 98% likely AI generated. Its reasoning? Excessive coherence and lack of typographical errors. Apparently, writing clearly and proofreading is now a hallmark of machine intelligence. My grandmother would be devastated. 2. The Oblivious Bouncer. Tool B, conversely, let pure, unadulterated ChatGPT output waltz right through the velvet rope with a smug 0% AI probability. Definitely human. It was text so generically polished and devoid of authentic human quirks, it practically had Made in Silicon Valley stamped on its digital forehead. This tool was less a detector and more a doorman asleep at his post. 3. The Easily Impressed Simpleton. Tool C analyzed a paragraph of complete gibberish I generated by mashing my keyboard, Astelchkor ZXCVNM, and declared it 85% likely human written because it contained creative non-standard orthography. Yes, my cat walking on a keyboard is apparently a literary genius. 4. The Existential Crisis Inducer. Perhaps the most unsettling was Tool D, which analyzed its own About Us page and confidently declared it had a 72% probability of being AI generated. It was like watching a robot question its own existence based on a faulty spell checker. Cue the sad trombone. The core issue is fundamental. Most free detectors rely on simplistic heuristics. Perplexity, measuring how surprised a language model is by the text. Lower perplexity equals more predictable equals potentially AI. But humans can write predictably, and advanced AI can introduce controlled randomness. Burstiness, analyzing sentence length and structure variation. Human writing tends to be more erratic, but a skilled human writer can be very consistent, and AI can be prompted for variation. Word frequency / patterns. Looking for overly common AI phrases or unusual word choices. Clever prompt engineering easily sidesteps this. The too-perfect fallacy, assuming flawless grammar and structure equals AI. Many humans strive for and achieve this. Conversely, AI can be prompted to mimic errors. These heuristics are crude, easily manipulated, and utterly blind to context, nuance, style, or actual meaning. They mistake competence for computation and human polish for processor power. The result is a carnival of false positives and negatives, eroding trust and making the whole endeavor feel like a farce. The contender emerges, Sherlock Bites, not its real name, but it should be. After this parade of digital clowns, finding a tool that consistently performed better felt like discovering an oasis in a desert of broken promises. The tool I'm highlighting, let's call it Veritas for this essay, though its real name is just as earnest, isn't magic. It won't catch everything, and sophisticated AI can still potentially evade it. But based on rigorous testing across dozens of samples, it demonstrated a significantly higher hit rate and, crucially, far greater nuance than its free competitors. The testing protocol. 1. Pure human control group. 10 samples, personal emails, academic paragraphs, creative writing snippets. 2. Pure AI group. 10 samples from ChatGPT, 3.5, ChatGPT 4, Claude, and Gemini, covering factual, creative, and persuasive writing. 3. Hybrid/edited group. 10 samples where AI output was significantly edited by a human or human text was lightly polished by AI. 4. Tricky AI group. 5 samples where AI was explicitly prompted to write like a human, include some errors, or mimic a specific human author's style. 5. Classic literature group. 5 samples from Dickens, Austen, Shakespeare as a stress test for false positives on complex, older human text. Veritas's performance. Why it stands out. 1. Accuracy on pure samples. Veritas correctly identified 9/10 pure human samples as likely human or very low AI probability. The one miss was a highly technical, formulaic scientific abstract it flagged as moderate AI probability. Understandable, as such writing can mirror AI's precision. Crucially, it correctly flagged 9/10 pure AI samples as likely AI or high AI probability. The one AI sample it missed was a deliberately fragmented, error-filled piece mimicking a rushed social media post, a testament to how hard detection becomes when AI emulates messy human output. 2. Nuance with hybrids. This is where Veritas truly shone. Where most free tools swung wildly, 100% AI or 100% human, Veritas provided probability scores and often flagged hybrid text as mixed signals or potential AI editing. For example, a human-written paragraph lightly polished by AI received a low-moderate AI probability, potential AI assistance. A heavily AI-generated piece, significantly rewritten by a human, got moderate AI probability, significant human input likely. This nuance is vital and largely absent elsewhere. 3. Handling tricky AI. Veritas still flagged 4/5 of the deliberately human-mimicking AI samples as likely AI or high probability. The one that slipped through with a masterclass in prompt engineering designed to replicate a specific individual's highly idiosyncratic email style. This highlights the ongoing arms race, but an 80%. Catch rate on intentionally evasive AI is impressive for a free tool. 4. Resisting false positives on classics. Veritas correctly identified all 5 classic literature samples as very likely human or no significant AI probability. It didn't accuse Dickens of using GPT. Hallelujah! This suggests a more sophisticated understanding of stylistic evolution beyond simple burstiness metrics. Why Veritas works better than not-so-secret sauce. While the exact technical details are proprietary, Veritas's relative success points toward a more sophisticated approach than simple heuristic checklists. 1. Ensemble modeling. It likely combines multiple detection techniques: perplexity, burstiness, stylistic analysis, semantic coherence checks, rather than relying on one or two. Think of it as having a committee of experts instead of one over-caffeinated intern. 2. Model-specific tuning. It seems better calibrated against the outputs of specific popular modern LLMs, like GPT-4 and Claude, understanding their subtle, stylistic fingerprints, rather than a generic AI concept. It knows what ChatGPT's voice typically sounds like. 3. Contextual awareness. Limited but present, it appears slightly better at considering the type of text, e.g., recognizing that a technical manual will naturally be less bursty than a creative story. 4. Probability, not certainty. Crucially, it presents results as probabilities and confidence levels: likely, possible, uncertain, acknowledging the inherent difficulty of the task. This honesty is refreshing compared to tools spouting fake 99% confidence scores. 5. Focus on signal, not just noise. It seems less easily fooled by deliberate typos or awkward phrasing injected solely to evade detection, looking deeper at underlying patterns. The caveats: keeping expectations grounded, a reality sandwich. Before you crown Veritas the undisputed champion, let's inject a hefty dose of realism. Not foolproof. Sophisticated, specifically prompted AI can and will evade it, especially if mimicking a specific human style or incorporating significant human edits. It's a detector, not an omniscient deity. False positives/negatives still occur. As my testing showed, one human miss, one AI miss, nuance on hybrids, errors happen. Never use its output as sole, definitive proof for serious accusations, like academic dishonesty. It's evidence, not a verdict. The arms race continues. AI models evolve rapidly. Detection techniques must constantly adapt. Today's effective detector might be less so tomorrow. Veritas seems actively updated, but vigilance is key. Free often means limits. Most truly free tiers have character limits, usage quotas, or lack advanced features. Veritas is no exception. Heavy users might hit walls. Ethical gray areas. Over-reliance on detectors can stifle creativity, create distrust, and unfairly target strong human writers. Use it as a tool for curiosity and verification, not a digital witch hunt. The verdict: a genuine tool in a world of snake oil. So, does a free AI detector that actually works exist? Based on extensive comparative testing, yes, but with crucial qualifications. Veritas, again a pseudonym, demonstrably outperforms the vast majority of its free competitors. It offers significantly better accuracy, crucial nuance, especially with hybrid text, and a more honest presentation of probabilities. It correctly identified the vast majority of pure AI and human samples in my tests, handled classic literature correctly, and provided insightful assessments of mixed origin content. It is the closest thing I've found to a functional, free digital truth serum. Not because it's perfect, it isn't, but because it approaches the problem with a level of sophistication and honesty sorely lacking elsewhere. It understands that the line between human and AI writing is increasingly blurred, a gradient rather than a binary switch. The future, beyond the detector. The quest for the perfect AI detector is ultimately a symptom of a larger adjustment. We are learning to coexist with powerful text-generating machines. Instead of relying solely on imperfect detection, a reactive measure, we need proactive strategies. 1. Critical literacy. Educate people, students, employees, citizens, to critically evaluate all information sources, looking for depth, originality, sourcing, and consistency, regardless of origin. 2. Embrace transparency. Encourage or mandate disclosure when AI is used significantly in content creation. Authenticity matters. 3. Focus on process. In education, emphasize drafts, outlines, and the thinking process behind writing, not just the final product. 4. Develop AI-human collaboration skills. Learn to leverage AI ethically as a tool for brainstorming, drafting, and overcoming blocks, while retaining human oversight, judgment, and unique voice. 5. Technical countermeasures. Support research into more robust methods like watermarking, though not foolproof, or AI models designed with built-in verifiable provenance. Conclusion: truth, trust, and a dash of humor. Navigating the AI text landscape can feel like walking through a hall of mirrors designed by a particularly mischievous algorithm. Free AI detectors have mostly added to the confusion, offering false confidence or comical misdiagnosis. Finding Veritas was a relief, a tool that actually works with reasonable reliability and refreshing nuance. It's the digital equivalent of a seasoned detective who knows a fake alibi when they hear one, but also understands that real life is messy. Use it wisely. Use it skeptically, even of its own results. Remember its limitations. And most importantly, remember that the best defense against synthetic text isn't just a detector. It's a cultivated human mind, curious, critical, creative, and perhaps just a little bit amused by the whole ridiculous, wondrous situation we find ourselves in. After all, if an AI detector can accuse Shakespeare of cheating, we might as well laugh while we figure this out. The truth is out there. It just might be wearing a digital disguise. If you found this video informative, please like and subscribe. It will really help this channel out. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more informative videos coming.